What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the War Report here on Elysium Peak. This was battle number 17, November 19th, 2024. Do you know what the important part was? Tonight was the night that the capital city was taken. The main event happened tonight. And yeah, there was a lot of war going on everywhere. They were all over the place. People that were in the Borderlands came to Australia. People that were in the Borderlands went to Ungaveria. People from Australia went to Ungaveria. People from Ungaveria went north. It was crazy. Everyone rearranged themselves all about the land. It was pretty intense. All right, first up, we're going to cover some key terms. Prestige is the value of land that you earn. Acclaim is the total amount of prestige that you earn across the course of the season. Renown is a change in your property value, whether it goes up or down. Triumphs is the end of season prize money that we're all fighting for. Looking at our upcoming schedule, we have 3 more wars. Battle number 18 on November 23rd. Battle number 19, November 26th. And then the final war of the season, November 30th. Battle number 20. We are starting to see some house rank 9s right now. There are no fiefs that require house rank 9. So, you know, there's no reason to go there. But you could go there if you wanted to. Alright, so the war summary tonight, looking at the overall picture of 53 warring factions, 17 alliances, 143 fiefs available, 62,245 total prestige. Over in Australia, we have 16,700 total prestige with 43 fiefs available. We Don't Read owns 31%, Cohorts with 18%, the local militia with 15%, Victrix with 13%, Dracaris with 13%. Over in Ungaveria, we have a total of 16,750 total prestige with 40 fiefs available. We Don't Read owns 31% of that. The High Council with 23%. Copium with 21%. Animal Kingdom with 18%. And Hibernia with 6%. Over in the Borderlands, we have 28,795 total prestige with 60 fiefs available. We Don't Read owns a 40% chunk of that. Yellow Turbans with 37%. Marauders with 7%. This Is the Way with 4%. And Con with 3%. First up, we're going to take a look at Australia. A lot of stuff happened up here. 60% free houses versus 40% Legion. Total of 16,700 regional prosperity with 1 capital city, 10 towns, 2 forts, and 30 villages in play. It was a prosperity tier 3 tonight. Top 5 seasonal landowners include Vanguard with 53,550 acclaim. Mortality with 23,200 acclaim. Dexter's Lab with 17,550, Warriors with 10,700, and Homegrown with 10,200. Top renown builders include Goshkia at 250 renown, Explicit with 50 renown, Con with 50, and Hightower with 50. Most prestigious stronghold in the land is Steinklapp, which sadly dropped to rank 6. Top flourishing village is Bergdorf at rank 4. Looking at the overall fief ownership, this is where we started at the start of the war, and this is where we ended. Looking at the changes, we saw Hightower gain 1, Vanguard gain 2, Explicit with 2, Varric Knights with 2, Regulators with 5, The Wild Hunt with 1, Relentless with 2, Black Templars with 1, Bestarius with 5, Baku with 1, Vigilantes with 1, and Cohorts with 1. Looking at the aristocracy of Australia, currently the king is Vanguard of We Don't Read. Regional Dukes include the Australian Legion. Regional Barons include Explicit, Varric Knights, and Relentless. Regional Stewards include Regulators, Black Templars, Bestarius, The Wild Hunt, Hightower, Mortality, Baku, and Vigilantes. Next up, we're going to take a look for the race for that capital. Check this out, guys. We got a 4-way race all of a sudden, just overnight. There are 4 contenders that could potentially raise enough to be able to knock on that door. So Vanguard is sitting upon the throne right now. They've got to deal with local militia, 2,550 prestige. Victrix with 2,150. And Dracaris with 2,100. All of which need to pass 3,000 if they want to knock. Over in Ungaveria, we had a 98% free houses versus 3% Legion ownership with 16,750 total regional prosperity in play. There's 1 capital city, 13 towns, 4 forts, and 22 villages over here. There is a prosperity tier of 3. Looking at the top 5 seasonal landowners, we have Virtus with 20,300, Monarch 19,500, Homegrown with 15,500, Hightower with 15,300, and Nox with 13,050. Top renowned builders is Legion with 450, Warriors with 450, I-Team with 300, Virtus with 200, and here with 150. Top prestigious strongholds in the region is Gioma and Viseji and Radavar at rank 5 apiece. Top flourishing village is Reseji at rank 4. Looking at the before and after board, this is where we started. That's where we ended. Looking at the battles, Dexter's Lab gained 10, Virtus gained 1, Undying Wolves with 2, Warriors with 2, Gashgia with 5, Mortality with 2, Homegrown with 1, Vanguard with 1, Cohorts with 1, and Tapioca with 1. Looking at the overall aristocracy of Ungaveria, we have the king right now being Monarch of Copium. Regional dukes include Dexter's Lab with We Don't Read, 4,650. Regional barons include Homegrown and Undying Wolves. Regional stewards include Nox, Legion, Gashgia, Virtus, I Kingdom, Warriors, Vanguard, Mortality, Tapioca, and Ungaverian Legion. Looking at the race for the capital city, this has shaken up quite a bit. High Council was the one that was stationary here. We didn't really see We Don't Read kind of make a play at it yet, but they have more than enough to take a shot at that capital in the next war. So look for We Don't Read attacking it, the High Council hitting it, and then Animal Kingdom now has 30,000 and can hit it as well. Alright, looking at the Borderlands, we saw some pretty crazy activity going on over here. 100% free houses. We have 28,795 regional prosperity. There is now a capital city that has fallen into the hands of a house. 4 gates, 17 towns, 4 forts, and 34 villages. Currently sitting at a prosperity tier 2. This zone has been struggling all season long on the prestige front. Top 5 seasonal landowners: Macedon with 39,975, followed by Radiance 23,400, Imperial Dynasty 22,620, Regulators with 16,055, Varic Knights 15,795. Top renowned builder is Macedon with 780, Regulators with 650, I Kingdom with 390, Dexter's Lab 390, and the Notoriety Club with 195. Top prestigious strongholds is Shaken at rank 4 and Shojing at rank 4. There are no upgraded villages in this area. Looking at the north, this is where we started. That's where we ended. Looking at the changes, Warborn gained 7, Radiance with 2, Dexter's Lab with 1, Khan with 4, Mortality with 1, Kingslayer with 2, and Macedon with 11. Looking at the before and after board of the south, there's where we started. That's where we ended. Looking at the changes, Dexter's Lab gained 4, 3 of which were very big fiefs. Vanguard gained the Gate of Earth. Mortality gained the Gate of Heaven. Notoriety Club gained 5. Zero Cares with 1. Midway Kings with 1. Gusbus Nation with 4. Macedon with 1. Radiance with 3. And Odin with 1. Looking at the aristocracy of the Borderlands, right now the Emperor is Dexter's Lab, owning the Grand Throne. Regional dukes include Warborn and Macedon. Regional barons include Radiance, Gusbus Nation, Notoriety Club, Mortality, Vanguard. Regional stewards include Khan, Order of Valor, Soda, Zero Cares, Kingslayer, Midway Kings, and Solemn Silence, as well as Odin. Taking a look at the race for the Conqueror City. Right now, the Yellow Turbans is the only one that has enough to be able to knock on that gate. Alright, let's take a look at those regional economics. We saw some upgrading this week. Karlsbach went to 3 and Radarvar went to 5. On the downgrading side, Segaspene dropped to 3, Tizum dropped to 2, and Ostensee dropped to 1. Looking at the top fiefs in the land, rank 6 right now, Steinklipp. Rank 5, we have Vaseji, Elbogen, Gioma, Ostel, Platland, and Radarvar. Looking at our top builders, we have first place to Macedon, 680. Regulators 550, I Kingdom 490, Legion with 450, Warriors 450, Dexter's Lab 240, Virtus with 200, Warborn with 195, Baku 195, and Imperial Dynasty with 195. Looking at our unit kits, we have Steinklipp with Silidar, Queen's Knight, Claymore, and Percival Royal Guard kits. Elbogen has a Kriegsbrüder, Percival Royal Guard kits. Gioma with Yeoman Kriegsbrüder kits. Asta with a Men-at-Arm Onimusha kits. Platland Yeoman Percival Royal Guard kits. And Radarvar with Javelin Sergeant and Kriegsbrüder kits. Looking at siege crafting, Freetown has a well-made Scorpio. High Hillside with well-made mortars. Hunting Lodge is well-made Culverin. Kings Valley well-made Grape Shot Cannon. No Man's Town well-made Ballista well-made mortar. Old Prospect well-made Grape Shot Cannon. Well-made Watch Air Launcher. Riverside well-made mortar. Shaman's Hill, well-made Grape Shot Cannon, well-made Ballista. Vasavaro with the well-made Culverin. Western Frontier, well-made Scorpio. Geoma, well-made Scorpio. Ostel, well-made Culverins. Looking at our Thief Quest of the Week, Steinclip has 10 Rare Rebel Cavalry kits for 4,800 player XP. Top Honor Games go to El Bogan with 1 Epic Artillery for 720. Top House EXP, Hersig Vara, with 240 House EXP for 100 Regional Exotics, as is Sega Spane, Shokin, and Tabervar Geoma. All have that same quest. Alright, let's go ahead and slide on over to the house rankings. First up, new houses. Solemn Silence joined Disted the Way and has a score of 390. Welcome to the party, Solemn Silence. Looking at the Thief race, we have 2 level 9s, Dexter's Lab and Nox. House level 8s, we have Vanguard, Macedon, Monarch, Homegrown, Mortality, Notoriety Club, Explicit, Undying Wolves, Khan, Vestarius, Regulators, Legion, Goshkia, Verdis, Eye Kingdom, The Wild Hunt, Warriors, Hightower, Odin, Tapioca, Vigilantes, Baku, Ming, Imperial Dynasty, Atlas, Here, Rush Breacha, and Nomads. House level 7s, we have Warborn, Radiance, Relentless, Midway Kings, Chosen Ones, and Speak. Looking at population changes, population growth had 6 new members of Varric Knights, 6 new members to Relentless, Macedon with 5. Top population decline, Bestarius lost 10, Undying Wolves lost 10, The Wild Hunt lost 6, Notoriety Club lost 5. Looking at the movers and shakers, top gains, Dexter's Lab with 11, Macedon with 10. Warborn with 7, Radiance with 5, Notoriety Club with 5, Regulators with 5, Gustbus Nation with 3, Goshgate with 2, Kingslayers with 2, Explicit with 2. Biggest losses, Ming lost 11, Rush Breacha with lost 7, Legion lost 6, Nox lost 4, Relentless lost 4, Undying Wolves lost 4, Verdis lost 4, Vigilantes lost 3, Hightower lost 2, and Monarch lost 2. Looking at our top 10, we have Dexter's Lab with We Don't Read, 13,100. Level is 9, Zedrix is the liege, population is 100, seasonal claim of 34,480, renown is 240, property value is 825 triumphs. In second place, we have Vanguard with We Don't Read, 6,550 prestige, level is 8, Tong Tong's liege, population is 99, seasonal claim of 56,495, renown is 0, property value is 475 triumphs. In third place, we have Warborn of Yellow Turbans with 4,680 prestige. Level is 7, Fox is the liege. Population is 95, seasonal acclaim of 12,090. Renown is 195, property value is 190 triumphs. In fourth place, we have Macedon of Yellow Turbans with 3,510 prestige. Level is 8, Dresden's the liege. Population is 100, seasonal claim of 42,775. Renown is 680, property value is 125 triumphs. In fifth place, we have Monarch with Copium, 3,000 prestige. Level is 8, Eric the Penguin's the liege. Population is 87. Seasonal claim of 23,430. Renown is negative 50. Property value is 200 triumphs. In sixth place, we have Radiance of Yellow Turbans with 2,340 prestige. Level is 7, Hawkeye's the liege. Population is 79. Seasonal claim of 23,400. Renown is 0. Property value is 90 triumphs. In seventh place, we have Homegrown of the High Council with 2,150 prestige. Level is 8. Liege is Yorleaf. Population 95. Seasonal acclaim of 25,700. Renown is negative 100. Property value is 105 triumphs. In eighth place, we have Mortality of We Don't Read with 2,140 prestige. Level is 8. Ramweiss is the liege. Population is 100. Seasonal claim of 27,525. Renown is 0. Property value of 175 triumphs. In ninth place, we have the Notoriety Club with 1,755. Level is 8, 42's liege. Population is 91. Seasonal claim of 10,920. Renown is 145. Property value is 65 triumphs. Next up in that 10th place slot, we have Gustbus Nation of Marauders, 1,755 prestige. Level is 5. It's Gussie Mac is the liege. Population is 66. Seasonal claim is 6,045. Renown is negative 195. Property value is 65 triumphs. And that brings us around to our top 30. There you go. Take a look at where you stack up. All right, next up we're going to look at that top historical houses of North America. Vanguard sitting upon the throne, 334,000. High Kingdom, third place, 221,000. Fifth place goes to Homegrown, 178,000. Notoriety Club with 156,000. Monarch with 154,000. Goshki 147,000. Mortality 138,000. And Gaia with 119,000. Looking at the casualties this season, High Team was the biggest loss, but it was a rename, so they're still around. They're just under a different name, Legion. 7,550 total acclaim down the toilet. Athrium with 2,250. Immortal QC with 1,950. Alright, next up the Alliance rankings. Looking at those free agents, we saw some new ones jump out there. Odin with 195, then Kingslayer with 390, and then Notoriety Club 1,755 prestige, all by themselves. Alright, looking at the Alliance changes, we saw Odin and Notoriety Club depart the New World Order. Looking at our movers and shakers, we see Yellow Turbans with 22 new fiefs. We Don't Read with 11 new fiefs. New World Order with 5. Marauders with 4. Local Militia with 2. Hibernia with 1. Con with 1. Biggest losses go to Animal Kingdom with minus 14. Copium minus 12. Revenant minus 10. The High Council minus 4. Victrix minus 2. No Evil minus 2. Dis is the Way minus 1. Dracaris minus 1. And Nomadic Empire minus 1. Looking at the top 10, we have We Don't Read in first place with 21,790 prestige. Seasonal claim of 118,500. Renown is 240. Property value is 1,475 triumphs, of which they'll only see 1,000. Population is 299. Vanguard is the lead with Dexter's Lab and Mortality at their side. Second place, Yellow Turbans with 10,530 prestige. Seasonal claim is 78,265. Renown is 875. Property value of 405 triumphs. Population is 274. Radiance is the lead with Warborn and Macedon at their side. Next up in third place, the High Council with 3,800 prestige. Seasonal claim of 59,330. Renown is 90. Property value is 180 triumphs. Population is 273. Homegrown is the lead with Nox and High Kingdom at their side. In fourth place, we have Copium with 3,600 prestige. Seasonal claim of 46,955. Renown is 400. Property value is 315 triumphs. Population is 275. Monarch is the lead with Warriors and Ming at their side. In fifth place, Animal Kingdom, 3,000 prestige. Seasonal claim of 39,200. Renown is 800. Property value of 165 triumphs. Population is 279. Undying Wolves is the lead with Legion and Virtus TM at their side. Next up in sixth place, we have the Local Militia with 2,550 prestige. Seasonal claim of 35,695. Renown is negative 345. Property value is 150 triumphs. Population is 229. Black Templars is the lead with Varric Knights and Chosen Ones at their side. In seventh place, we have Victrix with 2,150 prestige. Seasonal claim of 25,575. Renown is 195. Property value is 105 triumphs. Population is 232. Baku is the lead with Relentless and Mystarius at their side. Eighth place is Dracaris with 2,100. Seasonal claim of 42,300. Renown is negative 50. Property value is 135 triumphs. Population is 269. Hightower is the lead with Explicit and Atlas at their side. Next up in ninth place, we have Marauders with 1,950 prestige. Seasonal claim of 10,935. Renown is negative 195. Property value is 70 triumphs. Population is 123. Gusbus Nation is the lead with Midway Kings at their side. Next up in 10th place, This Is the Way with 1,170 prestige. Seasonal claim of 6,565. Renown is -50. Property value of 40 triumphs. Population is 124. Order of Valor is the lead with Soda and Solemn Silence at their side. This brings us around to our total seasonal claim board. We Don't Read leading the pack with 118,500. Yellow Turbans with 78,265. High Council was 59,330. Copium with 46,955. Dracaris with 42,300. Revenant with 41,650. Animal Kingdom with 39,200. The Local Militia with 35,695. Vectorus with 25,575. New World Order 19,555. Hibernia with 19,360. Nomadic Empire with 11,670. Marauders with 10,935. No Evil with 7,825. Khan with 6,800. This Is the Way with 6,565. And Noodleheads with 150. Looking at the historical claim board, Hibernia still locks in that first place with 484,000. Sixth place with Revenant, 220,000. Then in the 11th, We Don't Read is jumped up and has 116,000. Animal Kingdom with 107,000. 14th is Yellow Turbans with 100,000. No Evil with 88,000 down in 16th. Looking at the casualties, there we go. Brewmasters, biggest loss of the season, 13,440. Holy Guard with 5,250. Immortals with 4,200. Now for all those first timers, be sure to copy in this code. Let me type in a little code over here to make it easy on you. If you are a new player, go ahead and copy and paste that code in the game. You just hit escape, type in or click on gift code, and then paste it in there. That will give you some rewards to help you out get started in the game. Welcome to Conqueror's Blade. I hope you enjoy it, and feel free to reach out to me anytime if you have questions about the game. Love to help you. In any case, thank you all for tuning in. This has been a tremendous show. It's been a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing you all again in this coming war. It's going to be pretty lit. The last 3 wars of the season are going to be crazy. Look forward to seeing you all there. gsch.info/warreport to learn more about the stream, and I'll see you all later.